Hey guys, welcome to the Comedy Kings podcast. I am Dead Man Devil.
And I'm Lachlan. Can I have the script next time?
Sure.
Yay.
The OBS. Did you do a clap sync?
Yeah.
Cool. Testing, see if the mic is at a good volume. Testing, see if the mic's at a good volume. Yep, okay, I think we're good. All right. Lachlan.
Yeah.
What week is it?
Week 3.
How many times we tried to record this?
Too many to count.
We tried recording this. We tried recording this episode earlier this week, but we weren't funny. We didn't have the funny bone in.
No, we were too sad.
We were being too sad. Talking about.
We were being too sad and talking about too many serious topics.
Yeah, we talked about politics for too long, and then after an hour and a half of recording, we're like, this is not funny. And so we scrapped it. That's why the episode hasn't come out yet. Well, it
I
didn't
was
come out as
also
normal.
extremely tired.
But
which I'm not now.
good. We're energized. We've got the funny mode on. We're set.
We got funny.
Yeah, we got the funny mode on. So welcome to the third episode of the podcast.
Of the pod.
All right. So, what's happened to you this week?
So now it's time for Lachlan complains about his work time.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
That went on for too long.
Before you go off, I found a website not too long ago, and it was like one of those like AI synthesizer things where you can get like, you can make it sound like SpongeBob is saying like "fuck you, Sandy" like in his voice. I'm gonna get that as like transitions into different bits. I'm just gonna have like Tupac or like Biggie, like say like Lachlan complains about his work, and then that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. It's like a special guest where we have Tupac and Biggie on, but it's just their synthesized voices saying whatever the fuck I want them to.
Oh boy,
Welcome to
I
my
can't wait till
podcast.
2 months where we have to cancel Lachlan complains about his work time because I won't have a job.
I have to. Yeah, it's gonna have to
Be
close.
jobless.
All right, so now tell us about your work.
So
Does it
at
involve?
work,
Sorry, does it involve man who hates women?
not hates women, but like creepy.
Oh, that's not good.
But not. Okay, so I'll just tell the story.
Mm-hmm.
So at work, I meet a bunch of different people. I meet druggos, smokers, mums, dads. I meet a lot of people, and a lot of those people, can be very good looking.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's good looking people out there.
Yeah.
They got the looks. They got it. So normally, I just think, okay, I serve it. I give it back. I don't think about how they look.
Mm-hmm.
I just think, damn, I'm gonna get paid $12 an hour.
Yeah. Oh damn.
That's all
getting
I'm
shit
thinking.
Pay.
I'm getting shit pay for terrible hours.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm thinking. I'm not caring about this person. I'm caring about the product serving. I'm serving.
Serve for the customer.
I'm serving for the customer. So whenever there's a hot female at the thing, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting paid $12 an hour. Oh, this goddamn shit. So when they leave, the guy I'm working with comes over. He's like, "What'd you think?" I was like, "What?
What'd you think?
What'd you think?"
What'd you think?
I was like, "What did I think of what?"
He's.
Like, please explain.
He actually had it.
What did I do wrong? What did I do
He
wrong?
actually had a computer open. He was watching Pulp Fiction, and he was one of those film nerds. Being like, "So what'd you think? So what'd you think?
What'd you think?
What'd you think?
I wasn't watching it. Why weren't
Why
you?
weren't you?
Because I was just serving. Why were you serving?
Why are you serving?
It's my job.
Pulp Fiction is on. Didn't you
Pulp
know Pulp
Fiction's
Fiction's a cinematic masterpiece? Did you know inside the briefcase someone saw?
Did you know Quentin Tarantino said the N-word in Pulp Fiction? So he says, "What do you think?" And I'm like, and then it pieces together. Oh, he's talking about them. I was like, okay, yeah, sure. They were good looking.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not trying to sound creepy. But like also I need to say
that's what. Yeah,
I
gotta chime in as well. I'm not work related, but it's similar. I really hate it especially when my parents or like family members would be like, she's hot, isn't she? And like talk about anyone on the screen or real life. And I'm like, what? I don't want to answer that question. And that probably is why they thought I was gay. It's because I would never answer them when they would say, is that girl hot? Because I'd be like, but I would always say it when guys were on the screen.
Yo, he's got a massive cock.
I would be like, yo, he's hot. He's ripped. He's shredded. But then they'd be like, oh, what about her? She's good looking, right? I'm like, yeah, I guess. Like, so I probably came off as like mega gay before I actually came out as bi. So maybe that's why they knew. Anyways, continue.
I really hope you would say, that outfit doesn't suit her.
No, that doesn't match her style.
Like, just to be very, like...
that doesn't match her style.
Stereotypically,
huh?
like, feminine.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That doesn't match her style. Excuse me?
Oh, that eyeliner.
I'm sorry. Her eyelashes just don't fit the outfit.
Oh my god, those shoes. I wish I could pull that off.
Oh my god, I just can't keep the balance with those shoes. What? Can I just go back to normal? What?
Oh, sports.
Anyways, sorry.
Yeah, sports.
Go on,
And
continue.
you actually just saying sports.
I do that now when my family talks about sport. I would just sit there and go sport. Anyways, continue what you were going with. I didn't mean to cut you off so much.
So I work during a time where high school students
Okay.
come in and they get their slushie.
Mhm.
It's like $1. So they come in and get their slushie. And this senior wearing a senior jersey comes in.
Okay. As customer?
Yeah, there's a customer.
Okay.
Comes in, buys a slushie. And yeah, how do I say this without being weird? So they
You put the preference.
nice hair.
You put the preference that you're not trying to be weird. You're just trying to make an observation. So let's get.
They were good looking, yes.
Okay. You mean they
But
just have
they were
attractive qualities?
underage.
They had attractive qualities.
They had attractive qualities, but they were underage, so there was no interest whatsoever from me
Yeah.
because they were underage.
Of course.
And also that they were a customer, and obviously they don't want to be, hit on by
No,
some
because they'd be like,
fucking
"Hey,
loser that worked at
Get
a
off!
night out.
I'm not staying here for long.
So she comes and buys slushie, gets out, and he's like, "What do you think of her?" I was like, "What? Are you serious?"
Oh,
what?
Ew! That's a
think
child,
of-
bro.
I'm like, "She's 16, probably." He's like, "How did you know that?" Because she's wearing a fucking school uniform, dickhead.
She's at
He was
school,
like,
you pedo.
The pedo? Stop.
Stop.
Leave me alone.
Stop making comments about, especially women. But you don't need to. You don't need to go. What do you think of her? What do you think of her? What do you think? No.
Then he pulls out this card and he's like, well, in India, people don't wear school uniforms.
Cool.
Because he was from India.
Oh,
But
I was gonna say.
I retracted saying, yeah, they do. Some schools wear school uniforms. And that's when he went dead silent and he's like,
I'm gonna get a slushie. Anyways, while you were talking, I found the thing I was looking for, whereas the AI that like generates like text to speech. So for the Lachlan complains about his work, we're gonna have Tupac say it back to us. Tupac is actually coming into the studio right now from the dead.
we got Tupac.
Yeah.
We're
We're bringing in Tupac, ladies and
Dishing
gentlemen.
out.
We're bringing in Tupac, and he's gonna introduce Lachlan's complain about his work week.
Welcome to Lachlan Complains About His Work, episode 2.
Thanks, Tupac.
Thanks, Tupac. Appreciate you.
We're gonna get food down in that locked basement anytime soon, buddy.
Don't worry, it's coming around. There's a lot of voices
Coming
in this
around,
thing,
buddy.
actually. There's a whole category dedicated to rappers. Steve Irwin. We'll get Steve Irwin to
Stevie.
say, welcome to Lachlan's Complain About His Work, episode 2. And then I'll leave the AI bot alone, because otherwise I'll be here all day. Just making Steve Irwin like penis.
Penis.
Huge
Well, we can't be
crocodile
disrespectful.
ate my asshole.
Because this is Steve Irwin.
Okay, what? 34 set.
Welcome to Lachlan Complains About His Work, episode 2.
What the fuck is this?
It appears that Steve Irwin has got possessed by the demon. What the fuck was that?
That's terrifying. Welcome to Lachlan Complains About His Work episode 2. 30 seconds.
That shit's gold.
That's the best thing I've seen all day. Welcome to Lachlan Complains 2. That was terrifying, but
So yeah, we got what was the rapper that we had?
Tupac.
We got Tupac.
We got
and
Steve Owen.
locked it up.
Yeah, we got Tupac and Steve Owen, and then Tupac came in, said his bit. Steve Owen decided he wanted to send a message to the great old ones.
He's calling upon Dante's Inferno.
Just calling upon like Dagon, the destroyer of everything. Anyways, you want to know what I listened to today before I listened to the podcast? Dream song, the new Dream song, Mask. I think that's what it's called, Mask. Have you heard of it? You heard it? Don't sigh at me.
No, I haven't heard Dream's new song.
He does like, I obviously I don't want to play it in case anything happens with copyright and shit like that. But
Dream's gonna personally copyright
Dream's gonna be like,
podcast.
hey, fuck you.
He's an avid listener.
Yeah. Hey, I was a
he's
big
like,
listener. And
whoa.
you ripped into my song. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
No, it's he does the vocals that I think a lot of punk emo bands try to do, but he does it so generic and boring. Like it's not even like an interesting way to do it. It's I wear a mask with a smile for hours at a time. Like it's so bad.
I've got great success and many people love me.
I don't have to do anything and I get millions of dollars. I wear a mask with a smile for... That's opening lyric and it's so fucking... The lyrics are the worst part by far. Yeah, I'll give him a readout. I'll read along. Dream Mask lyrics.
So it's true, this podcast is slowly becoming into a...
Hey guys, welcome to the
podcast.
music discussion podcast. Oh. Of course, it's so detailed. When I go into genius.com, of course it's fucking detailed to shit, bro.
Let's go. 3 lines.
It's about Mask. On Mask, Dream reflects about his past fights with mental illness like depression and ADHD while acknowledging how they affect him in his current life. The song title plays the lyrics as a shield hiding Dream's insecurities while he fights these mental illnesses. He confirmed on the title of March 14th when replying to a fan via his private Twitter account, Dream Hangout. The day before, Dream first teased his fans that confirmed that he was working on a new song. Mask aims for a rock beat while maintaining a classic pop elements from Dream's collaboration with producers Ban Risk and Perish Beats called Road Trip. Following the immense success of the February 2021 hit, Mask is the second collaboration between these 3 artists. And it just goes on. It just goes on. How was Master
There's
Teens?
so much lore.
All these stands. They write so much. Oh my god. It's ridiculous. Anyways, let's read the lyrics.
Can't wait till we get stands.
So you got the, they got the producer tags. Secure the bag, you know what I mean? Bankers on the beat. Ayo, Paris, this hot boy. That's, the producer tags. Opening line, first one. I wear a mask with a smile for hours at a time, staring at the ceiling while I hold back what's on my mind. By the way, you wanna know how you can tell? It's here's how you can tell if a song has good lyrics or not. If you can read it out in a sarcastic tone and it sounds fucking dumb, it's not good lyrics. If you can't do that, like if you're reading lyrics and it doesn't sound stupid when you read it out in that way, it's good. Good lyrics.
Good job, buddy.
So, and when they ask me how I'm doing, I say I'm just fine. When they ask me how I'm doing, I say I'm just fine. But the fact is, I can never get off my mattress. And all they can ask is, why are you so sad, kid? Why are you so sad, kid?
Got you down. You
Man, he rhymed, I'm just fine with I'm just fine.
And on mattress.
He also rhymed sad kid with sad kid. Pre-chorus. That's what the mask is. That's what the point of the mask is. Chorus. So you can see I'm trying. You won't see me crying. I just keep on smiling. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. And it keeps on piling. It's so terrifying. But I keep on smiling. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I've been caring too much for so long. Been comparing myself for so long. It's been wearing a smile for so long. It's real. So long, it's real. So long, it's real. He literally rhymed so long like 4 times.
So he's a miracle genius.
It literally sounds like a lyrical spiritual miracle. A lyrical spiritual miracle.
That's an
Spherical
old meme.
lyrical miracle spherical miracle.
That's one of the ancient memes.
Good old Filthy Frank. Yeah, it's a spiritual lyrical miracle spiritual lyrical.
Check out my SoundCloud. Check out my SoundCloud. Check out my SoundCloud.
Always been judged by a bunch of strange faces. Scared to go outside. Haven't seen the light in ages. Yeah, that's true. That's definitely Dream and his Twitter fans. Haven't seen the light in ages. Scared to go outside.
They're scared.
But I've been places, so I'm okay-ish. Scared to go outside, but I've been outside. Damn. Yeah, I'm okay, bitch. Damn. Yeah, he's cussing. He cussing in this song. That's an appropriate Dream. Your child audience isn't gonna like that. Yeah, I'm okay, bitch.
Sweared.
But the fact is, I need help. I'm failing all my classes. They think I need glasses.
Oh, what?
Sick bars, bro. Sick bars. Damn. You think Tupac could compare to that? Nah. What if we get...
Yeah, what do you think,
Hold
Tupac?
up. What if we get Tupac and Biggie through AI to rap this song?
I think you would break
I would break the internet.
every law of the universe.
I've got a job to do once this podcast is done. Anyways,
Okay.
I just...
Can't wait till the outro.
So I fail all my classes. They think I need glasses. I really wish I could pass this. Pass this bowel movement because the song is shit. That's what the mask is. That's what the point of the mask is. So you can see I'm trying. You won't see me. Same thing. Over and over and over. All the comments on the side of is just like Dream post bits and pieces of it on Twitter at these times. It's just different lines for different weeks that he's like teased the song. So yeah, Dream song. I wear a mask with a smile for hours at a time. Oh man, it's something. He's got a wild fan base, and you know what? At the end of the day, he's just doing his job. He's just doing something he wants to do, and that's totally fine.
Hell yeah, he can do whatever he wants
He
to.
can do whatever he wants, but we also have the right to criticize, make fun of him.
Criticize, not make fun, because making fun's mean.
No, we can make fun of him. There's a difference between poking fun / making fun. I can't see him as the same. And bullying. I don't like bullying. All right. When it was like if we saw Dream in person and we're like, "Fuck you, short guy," we push him into a wall and mess him around and make fun of him like that. Yeah, fuck that. That sucks. But when it's a figure, an internet figure, whose actions you want to criticize, you can do it in a comedic way, and you do that by making fun. How do you think comedians work? Comedians
Shat in the toilet.
make fun of the world around them. Some of them do it very poorly through just being racist and offensive, but some, obviously, they make comments on the world they see around them but in a funny way. It makes them laugh. So yeah. It's just like, it's the same as just like challenging someone, but you're just doing it in a fun way. If they can't take that, then that's the problem. Which I'm not going to be like, oh, you can't handle bullying, fuck you. But if you're an artist out there, you're trying to create work, you can't crumple at the slightest negative feedback. Even if it's just in a lighthearted, joking manner and none of it's too serious. If you can't take that, then that's not good, because you won't last.
No. Sadly, if you can't take negative criticism, you won't last being an artist on the internet or anywhere.
I mean, to be fair, Jake Paul and Logan Paul, they can't really take criticism because they flare up in a fucking rage every time they get criticized, but they just get away with it. So.
And then they do boxing.
And then they box. Yeah, and they box and get millions.
They get their anger out.
They box and get millions.
So either way, they just win.
Yeah, they just win. Just on money things. That's what I think after that latest fight with Jake Paul and Ben Askren, everyone's like, yeah, fucking, why are we doing this still? We've fallen into the trap too many times. We gotta stop.
Please. Make it stop.
Make it stop. Anyways. But in school, did you ever have like clubs when you were in school, when you were in high school?
No, because my grade was too short.
Too short?
I only had 30 people in my grade.
True.
So it wasn't much clubs.
Not even for like your whole school?
No.
Huh. Yeah, there was a lot of clubs tonight. Clubs, they weren't like official clubs. Because like I had like some clubs that some were official and some weren't. And look, I was in an unofficial one for a while, even though I was given a name and it's so embarrassing. I basically during grade 10, I helped out a lot of the international students, which were like Japanese students from like an all-female school that came to our school for like either 3 weeks or 2 weeks, like roughly that time. And and it was sick. I actually really enjoyed it. Female students, because there was also a male group of students. I wasn't as active when they came around, like an all-male school.
Yeah, of course, because female students, I'm not even gonna.
No, they're way more social. I think that's a fact. They were way more social. I mean,
I was gonna say the female students were hot.
No, shut up. That's gross. Although that one thing that did shock me was that some of them were like 18 and 19. And I was like 16. I was like, what are you doing in school?
Like, what are you doing? You're much older than me.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, huh? Why? You're so much older than me. Why are you here? But
you become the pedophile.
But so anyways, female students, way more social. They were way more willing to talk.
Oh my god.
What?
We brought up the topic.
You did.
I'm so sorry.
You did.
Fuck!
Anyways.
Anyway, go back to this.
Anyways, so they were way more social and they're willing to talk and all that stuff. And I was very active in that. And it was great. I had a lot of great time. We would like try and play games every so often. I'd hang around the lunch, like when I'm having lunch, I'd go to their room and we would talk to them sometimes. And sometimes they just want to talk to themselves. And I get it, females, they may feel comfortable just chatting with each other. That was totally cool. Like, I don't expect them to talk to me all the time. Especially because, guys in a foreign country who don't speak your language and you're in all your friends are next to you, who are you going to speak to? Like, who are you going to speak to majority of the time? Makes total sense, all right? Never bothered by it. So I would just sit there for lunch at times and hang out with my friends too. It was great fun. Sometimes they would give us food. They'd give us cute little, like, drawings and snacks and stuff like that. Sometimes at lunch, and it was very nice. I was very happy to have that. And I went to Australia Zoo for free.
Hell yeah, being kawaii, am I right? We
punch you in the face.
I'm sorry.
But I also went to Australia Zoo for free because of that, which was sick. They just took me out of school one day and was like, you want to come to Australia Zoo with the international students? I was like, fuck yeah, I do. So I bragged all my teachers in front of the middle of the class, like, yo, can't do this thing at Wednesday. Go on to Australia Zoo.
Go to Australia Zoo with some of the Japanese chicks.
It was great. So I did that. That was a lot of fun. But it was so embarrassing though, because I hung out long enough that they one teacher decided to give me a title, International Buddy. I was like, you couldn't call me anything better than that. You couldn't call me something cooler. Like,
International Buddy.
I would have gladly taken many other titles like International Support. Could have helped with that. Or even but I got International Buddy. And that's not the worst part. That's not the worst part. The worst part is when we had a whole school assembly, the teacher brought me and several of the other dudes on stage and gave us badges that said International Buddy.
That's what like kindergarten teachers
Yes,
like call
exactly.
like an international
It felt
student.
like
It's like,
such
it's our international buddy.
Yep, it was so embarrassing. I never wore it again. Like, as soon as like day ended, I took it off and never wore it again.
Throw it in the trash.
I think that was one of the big reasons why I stopped going there.
And all the Japanese people were so sad.
But, I mean, I was still there, pretty active when the female students were there and they left. And that was pretty sad because they were crying when they left. And we took photos and they gave us all little items, which was very, very sweet. I held on to them for a long time. I think I threw them away when I moved houses. But it was very nice, like a little...
Throw them in the trash.
Bits of like, it was like a pen and like some paper stuff and a cute little sticker. And it was like a little message that's like, thank you so much for teaching me, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, that's really nice. And then we had an all-male school come in for a lot shorter time, like not as long. They were way more shy, way more socially like quiet themselves. I tried talking to them, but obviously with them being shy and I was also kind of shy, it made it kind of hard. But they were athletic as fuck, dude. They were unbelievably athletic. It put the dude bro, toxic testosterone levels dudes to shame, and it was awesome to see.
The Japanese kids are better at reading sport. I don't know how to feel about this.
I think they did some sort of like gymnastics because they did a lot of flips and a lot of like back. They were very good with that stuff, right? And one day, this will always be in my mind. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen in high school. Playing dodgeball. Japanese students are like split across two things. I think the majority were on one side, and obviously there's a lot more Aussie males. I mean, there was Aussie females too, but we had a majority male students, I believe, in my grade. Obviously on the other side, it wasn't just like a 1v1, but majority of the Japanese students were, I think, on one team. And anyway, so it's coming down towards the end, and towards like the last few people remaining in the game, and some like the couple of dude bro over masculine dudes who like think they're the top shit, the coolest, the bestest at everything, right? And then there was one dude on the other team who was a Japanese student. So Mr. Cool, top shot of the school, right? Gets the ball, throws at him, to get him out. You know what this guy does? Fucking backflips over it. I'm not even shitting. Backflips over it, and as he lands, someone tries to throw him out. He catches another one, throws it back at the dude, gets him out.
Shit, bro. He's in an anime.
So many of us were like, we just lost. We lost. We're not playing anymore. We lost. We just lost to the country of Japan forever.
We just lost to Japan.
Mm-hmm. That was phenomenal. Even the dudes were just kind of like, they were like shocked. Like, how? How'd you do that? But
they couldn't do it militarily, so they did it with our greatest achievements.
They do fucking
sports.
Like, oh yeah, I could catch that, but I'm gonna backflip over it because I'm cool. But yeah,
he really wanted to show off.
I hope he deserved it. That was cool as shit. But yeah, through that, I think all the weebs hung out in the international buddy system, and I was a weeb at the time, so it was kind of just like the weeb club.
Weeb club
that actually got to hang out with some Japanese people. But I mean, it was all right sometimes. Like when it was like because I would help out the male students because I'd have like HP or whatever, and if they were in that class, and I'm like, I don't want to play rugby. I would just go tell the teachers like, hey, can I go with the international students and do like something else away? And they'll be like, he'd be like, sure. I was like, sick. I don't have to play fucking rugby. Sure. And I got a couple classes, like I would drop something off, and then the Japanese teacher, who's, like here, just teaching Japanese, Just be like, oh, are you doing anything in class? I was like, oh, I'm kind of halfway through a class, but why? She's like, oh, if you want, you could just stay here. I was like, yep, sure. And I sat down and watched them do the Japanese class, and I just sat there like eating food. But that was pretty cool. But I've seen how like there was no weeb club though. Like I go off about the international buddy thing, but there was no weeb club in quotations. And that's for the best because I've seen videos of like weeb clubs in schools, and that sounds like a nightmare. Like they play like Attack on Titan theme song in their gymnasium speakers, and then have everyone gathered for like an assembly. Oh, my computer just went off. Everyone gathers for an assembly, and they're playing the Attack on Titan theme, and they all run out with their arms behind their back, and then they all do like some dance they rehearsed. And it's like, man, it's just too much, man. I'm sorry.
That sounds the best. I want to see that. That sounds amazing. I want to see.
No, I can't stand that.
I wish we had a weeb club.
I couldn't stand it. Maybe because I was bullied for that stuff, and so part of me is like regressing it. So, you know, it's probably not as bad as my brain interprets it. But my brain, like, just kind of like, and just stops. Everything goes black and white, and I'm just like, the whole time when I think about being in that situation. Freaks me the fuck out. But
in my school, the only closest thing we had to like a Japanese, like, cultural, like, thing where you could learn Japanese, like, not during Japanese lessons, was like a manga drawing, like,
drawing
thing.
class.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was like during lunchtime you could go in and the teacher said, oh, this is how manga is. It goes, you know, backwards, you know, from how a Western book is.
Yeah, right to left.
Yeah. And so all of that. And one kid did so well that he got a thing so that he could go to Japan and become like a professional manga drawer.
Oh shit. That's really good.
So yeah, he got his dream. He became like a manga drawer.
Go! Good on you.
So, my grades Japanese class, there was only 3 people in it. There was only 3 people in that Japanese class.
Mm-hmm.
And they went to Japan.
Okay. That's cool.
In grade 12.
That's great.
And so they were on a bullet train.
Mm-hmm.
And
Sync
so,
thing. Yep.
So they were with the Japanese class, and one was a good friend of mine.
Oh, I know what story you're going to tell. I know what story you're going to tell. Yeah, keep going.
So he was on the train, and so he goes up to the Japanese student, and he shows him a picture of Big Chungus right with a massive cock. And so he accidentally airdrops it to everyone on the train. So every student, every teacher got an airdrop from I don't know what his name was. It was like Jesus fucker like 47. And so the teachers got like, see Big Chungus with a massive cock, and then there's like someone airdropped this and they're on this train. There's only students on this train, so they had to figure it out. So he instantly goes to the back of the train where the teachers would go, you know, one by one, seeing, okay, did you do this? Check the phone. Okay, you didn't do that. So he deleted every sort of disgusting thing off his phone, and I mean everything. And he changes his name to his real name, and he puts his phone out, and yet he tells like his teacher, no, I didn't do it. Here, check my phone. And they're like, okay, so it can't be any of the kids from Australia because there's only 3 of them. We all check their phone, so it has to be one of the Japanese kids. So all the Japanese kids like had to apologize to them.
That's so sad.
And the teacher was yelling at them for like disrespecting their country and like their schools.
That's so sad.
And yet all my friend could think was, oh, I got away with it, hell yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, I got it.
Oh, fuck yeah, I got away
Oh, it's so sad. That feels so bad. It's fucking funny, though.
It's so good.
Check out this.
He also was lucky as fuck because he was 18 and the teachers, he was legally an adult. So the teacher said, yeah, you can go out on your own at night, but you can't go to this, da.
I'm guessing it was all the red
So you
light
can only go in a
districts.
certain radius,
I'm guessing it was
but you could go out by
Okay,
himself.
so he can only go to certain areas. I was gonna say, was he just banned from going over to the red light district areas?
Yeah, he couldn't go there.
Shame.
It's a shame,
Can't
bro.
see
Yeah, that's what
titties.
he said. He's
Can't
like,
see titties.
fuck. You can't see titties. So he just went out and like did stuff.
That'd be pretty cool though, to do that. But
He almost made his teacher buy him like a porn mag because he couldn't read it. And like and like the dude behind the counter like gave him a weird look because like he sees like all these kids around.
oh no, no.
And it's just this porn mag with like the dude like next to it, and he's like, "You sure?" Like he says in English, like, "You sure?" He's like, "What's wrong?" He's like, "Not appropriate." And then he looks through the mag. He's like, "Fuck you!" The teacher just says, "Fuck you."
Oh my god! Imagine.
It sounded like the best time. I wish I took Japanese class instead of business.
I nearly went to Japan through my high school, but the price kept going up and it kept getting delayed, and I was losing interest in Japanese, and so I didn't end up going. And I was too scared about like going into like the schools and having to try and learn that because I was not confident in my Japanese at all. But if I had the chance now, 100% go. Even though I still know very, very little, I would still 100% love to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but apparently my uni has like other ways to go to Japan through that and not just like having to study for a specific thing. So I'm going to look into that. So hopefully I can go to Japan through the university, which would be sick. Also, I was at my university yesterday, meeting a lot of people. You know I've never been more embarrassed and like kind of freaked out as I was yesterday when meeting so many people who I've never seen before, and they would come up to me, "Oh, you're Jai? Oh, I recognize you from Burnside," which is the high school I went to. And I'm just like, "How? Like, how?"
What?
And they're like, "Oh no, you got a very recognizable face." And I was like, "Huh?" like,
Is that good or
I
bad?
like freaked out because someone said they recognized me like when I first met them last week, but it was like through class. I was like, "Oh, fair enough." Like through an online class. I was like, "Oh, fair enough." I turn my webcam on when I'm on online classes. And then yesterday, meet someone. "Oh, you were from Burnside? Yeah, I was a couple grades below you. I recognize you. You had more facial hair in high school." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Yeah, I did, I guess. Fair enough." And then 3 other people throughout the day. "Oh, you're from Burnside, right? Yeah, I recognize you." I'm like, that's fucking weird. Why does everyone know me? That's never happened before. I thought I was the dude no one will like look at, and then all these people go like, "Oh yeah, no, I remember you."
Oh yeah, you're here.
I was like, that's scary, man. I don't like that.
This is scary.
I don't like people recognizing me like that. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, being recognized while being socially awkward is the worst thing that can possibly happen.
Yep, that's exactly what it was like. Never met these people, and I'm like putting so much energy into being like, "Oh, hi, nice to meet you," like trying to do all the whole polite greeting thing, so I come up as a good impression, and they go, "Oh yeah, I know you." That's I didn't like it. It's
Like there's a routine like you go through, like, okay, say hi,
Yeah.
say, my name's
I have
this.
a mental script when I go to meet people, so, and I read it. I
Like,
read
okay,
it off
this,
depending on the
and then they
situation.
just destroy it by like, "Oh, I know you. You're Lachlan. Oh, hey, I remember you from such and such." And like,
Yep,
oh,
that's exactly what happened. So I was like, "Oh, hi, nice to meet you. I'm da-da-da-da. Oh, you're from Burnside. Yeah, I recognize you." That's how do you rec? Yo, you have a very recognizable face. My only comeback was like, I hope that was because I'm extremely handsome, not horrendously ugly. Then they would chuckle.
please be
Oh yeah, no,
good
I recognize you. You remind me of an infected toenail. Oh. But
For me, even if it's people I know and I'm out in public and I don't know that I'm gonna meet them, I'm still like,
very much so. But you know what? Time I think it is.
What time is it?
I think it's time for a cringe corner.
Cringe corner.
Cringe corner. Cringe corner. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so you know how we've been through the internet has been through a lot of challenges, right? A lot of hard work, tough, taxing challenges. You know, think of the cinnamon challenge, the ice bucket challenge,
Yes.
the what were some more challenges?
I don't know. I wasn't really into the challenge thing.
Like a Mr. Beast challenge, not speaking to my girlfriend 24 hours challenge, eating only green food 24-hour challenge. Tough challenges, right?
Tough challenges.
Get the purple heart from how much you're putting for your country with these challenges. And so now I want to show you the next biggest challenge that I've seen on TikTok.
Yes, please.
And I'm purposely not telling you what it is because when I saw it, my mouth dropped in gasp, and it lasts 2 minutes. I'm not going to play the whole thing because it's kind of gross. But my mouth dropped, and I was shocked that people are doing this legitimately on TikTok. And that's not including the challenge I've seen where people just like fucking sit on their phone and fart. Like that's an actual challenge.
Great.
That's not the one I'm talking
100%.
about. But there's just one where it's like, okay, and you just see like mostly females just like drop down on their phone and just like, and that's it. This one is way worse. Call it the PYP challenge. You want to guess what that acronym stands for?
PYP. PYP. And it's something gross, and you can go for 2 minutes.
I mean, the video is going to go for 2 minutes. It's a compilation of videos.
Ah, okay. So, PYP. I don't know, I tried to think of something with penis, but I couldn't.
Okay. I want you to close your eyes. So I wanted to keep it as much as a surprise.
Okay, my eyes are closed.
Okay, your eyes are closed.
My eyes are closed. Don't want to open them.
Okay. I'm ready for you to look.
So I can open my
Yep.
eyes.
This is...
Pee your pants challenge. Pee your pants challenge.
It's just people
Pee your
pissing
pants
themselves.
Challenge.
It's just a video of people pissing their
Pee your
pants.
pants challenge.
Why is this? Why are people peeing themselves on TikTok? Only brave girls can do this.
Pee your pants.
Show me what you got, bro. Show me what you got.
Pee your pants challenge.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Hey guys, I have my adorable boyfriend. Right
No,
here.
please.
Something really hot and sexy that he's really gonna like. Just give me a second.
I hate this. I hate this. The boyfriend has no clue what's gonna happen, and then she's just peeing herself standing up, and he's just giving a very awkward like white dude smile where he just shows off all his teeth.
Why? Why? Take a shower, Stevie.
I wouldn't be laughing that hard. I would not be laughing that hard if I pissed in front of my boyfriend. Pissed myself in front of my boyfriend. Just aggressive, hard music to someone pissing themselves. Oh, I'm gonna watch this one more time. One more time. pissing.
Fuck off my
Just a
dick.
wet patch growing on his thigh, bigger and bigger. Oh yeah, I found that the other day, and I was stunned silent, because of just why is this a thing?
Honestly, I dig it. People pissing themselves. Cool.
No, it's not. It's not.
People pissing themselves are cool.
No, it's not.
People pissing themselves is
It's
cool.
not cool. It's unhygienic
cool.
for both your clothes and yourself.
Yeah, but it's based.
It's not based.
It's based red pill.
Base red pill. Cringe,
Base
base red pill. Cringe. Yep, that's the only thing I had for Cringe Corner, was just the people pissing themselves.
People pissing themselves.
Yeah, people pissing themselves and calling it a challenge.
It's got to start out as like a
See,
joke.
that was like, I gotta say, that probably started as a sarcastic comment. Oh, the ice bucket. What's next? Pee your pants challenge. And we fast forward 4 years and look at where we are.
Someone did it and like used like a water bottle.
And then
That's what 100%. Someone just used like a water bottle. It's like pee your pants challenge. And it just
I'm waiting.
devolved
You know what? Waiting
to
for part 2. Shit yourself challenge. Shart challenge.
that's too powerful.
The shart challenge.
The shot challenge.
There's a TikTok. I'm not going to find it because it's going to take forever. It's just some guy. He must be trying to record like him farting to be like, oh, what's that sound? But you can tell he just shots everywhere because it sounds like, oh, what's that sound? It's just the sound of like liquid just going. It's like, oh, he just shit his pants. And the caption was like, oh my god, I sharted.
Oh my god, I shouted. I shouted.
I sharted. I sharted.
I shouted.
Sharted. Well, I can't think of anything left to say. I'm stunned after watching people piss themselves.
Pee your pants challenge.
Are we? Actually, yeah. Right now, we're both going to participate in the PYP challenge. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Shit.
Shit.
This is not my underwear I'm wearing. Fuck.
Fuck.
Oh, these are good sweatpants too. Shit. I didn't get any underwear. I need to get new underwear. I need to get a towel. Fuck. This is a mistake. This was a mistake. Just imagine we sat here in silence for like 20 more minutes. Just be like, did we really just piss ourselves?
God damn it.
Damn it. Let the internet take control of me again.
Can't.
I'm nothing
Do it.
without the internet. I need another piss your pants challenge.
Oh my god.
Hey.
I shouted.
Hey, shorty.
I shouted.
Hey, shorty.
Oh my god, I shouted.
It's kind of like a drunk white girl thing. Like, oh my god, he's shouty.
I think I
Hey,
shouted.
shorty. Just not words. I wear a mask with a smile.
Wear a mask with a smile.
Think Dream's gonna participate in the pee your pants challenge?
Hope so. 100%.
Homer Simpson.
Do it. Bitch.
Joe,
That's right, Dream. I'm calling you out.
You know what?
Do it
Joe-
or you're a bitch.
Yeah, I'm going bigger. Joe Biden. I know you're listening. Joe Biden, you may have decided to go back on your promises to cancel student debt,
No, we're going political again.
but you can redeem yourself by recording a piss your pants challenge and posting it on the internet. You do that, I will forgive you. Is that not a fair trade, Mr. President? If you just piss your... Voice cracked.
I was about to go, yes, but I was just about to do Obama.
Hey, you
yes.
Yep. Well,
Yep.
hello, Americans. This is
Michelle.
Pee Your Pants Challenge.
Michelle,
Michelle.
oh my god, I think I sharted.
Michelle.
Michelle, I sharted.
Michelle. I started.
I was trying to do a
Can we get
TikTok where I
can we get
farted.
previous presidents to all do the Pee Your Pants Challenge?
George Washington.
I was gonna it's like George W. Bush. Man, George W. Bush. We're doing the Pee Your Pants Challenge. Sitting there with piss everywhere.
Pee your pants challenge.
Pee Your Pants Challenge. Bill
Reagan.
Bill Clinton.
Pee your pants challenge.
Reagan. Pee Your Pants Challenge.
That's for our American viewers.
Yeah, just this one goes out to you.
This one goes out to
This
you.
one goes out
us
to you.
making
Who's
fun of
Nixon?
your- Nixon.
Nixon's just motorboating. Anyways, you know what? Let's wrap it up. We're hitting 50 minutes. Let's wrap it up. Got anything you want to add?
Don't watch Zack Snyder's new zombie movie.
If you had that to say, we could have gone off about that. Oh, we'll talk about that next week.
Yeah, just don't watch it.
Next week, we'll talk about that. I want to know.
And we'll tell you why in the next
You know what? I'll watch it.
next
I'll
week.
watch it, and then we'll compare.
We watch it together.
No, I'm going to watch it by myself while I pee my pants.
No, because I know some things that I'll point it out to you.
No,
That is stupid.
Zack Snyder, he put the
You
image.
see
Zack Snyder, he put an image of Superman with Jesus in the background as symbolism.
I'm gonna say one thing. So the military convoy
Yeah.
that's carrying the virus.
Yeah. So it's a virus.
You know what it's called?
Don't you fucking... What's it called?
The Four Horsemen.
Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder.
He snided. I snided.
Zack Snyder. Zack Sharted.
Zack Snyder sharded, and
Zack-
he made the
Zack
zombie
Snyder.
movie.
Stop doing that. I don't get it. It's like he tries to look for dumb fucking things. What if we called the zombie virus the Horseman? That'll be cool. Why the fuck would any scientist call a virus the Four Horsemen?
The convoy that was carrying the virus is called the Four Horsemen.
Wait, the
And there were
convoy?
4 cars.
That's still dumb. That's still dumb.
Who would in the military command think that's a good idea? Carrying a biological weapon
And
and
calling yourselves the harbingers of doom.
what if we call it the Four Horsemen? You know, that's quite
Was the
funny.
military being like, you know what? I think we're going to be the bad guys. Yeah, let's give ourselves a bad guy name.
Let's give it a bad guy name.
Let's give a bad guy name. Yeah.
So anyway, next week we're gonna review
We're gonna rip
Zack
Zack
Snyder's film,
Snyder's
which
a-
we don't know the name of because I've forgotten.
I'm going to rip Zack Snyder new one. Tear his movie
Yeah.
to shreds. Unless I watch it.
Already, people have already done that, but we're gonna
Unless
do it
I watch
ourselves.
it and I somehow enjoy it, and then we'll just argue between ourselves. Like, no, you're wrong.
No, you're not gonna enjoy it.
All right. Well, we'll wrap it up. I'm going to leave a little space at the end of this podcast because I'm going to have Biggie and Tupac read AI version of Dream's new song. So I'm going to do that. But thanks for listening, guys. We still haven't figured out how to get on Apple Podcasts yet, but we're on Google and Spotify. So please follow and listen to the rest of our stuff because I think we're funny. Would you agree?
We're not.
You would disagree.
Yeah,
We're trying to sell ourselves.
we're trying to sell ourselves,
We're trying to make people want to listen to us.
but they're already listening.
But we need more people to want to listen to older episodes.
If they've gotten to this end of the thing, they've already listened.
Yeah, but we need motive.
They don't need to sell. They already know.
No,
what they
we
get.
need to convince them to listen to our other episodes. In case they only watch this one.
Watch the other episodes because we're more funnier in those ones for some reason.
Yeah, it's a weird week. It's been a weird week.
It's been a weird week.
But, alright. See you guys. We'll catch you guys about next week.
I wear a mask with the smile for holes out of tongue. Stare at the ceiling while I hold back what's on my mind. And when they ask me how I'm doing, I say I'm just fine. And when they ask me how I'm doing, I say I'm just fine. But the fact is I can never get off of my mattress and all that they can ask is why are you so sad? Shit, why are you so sad?
That's what the mask is, that's what the point of the mask is.
So you can see I'm trying, you won't see me crying. I'll just keep on smiling. I'm good, yeah, I'm good, and it just keeps on piling. It's so terrifying, but I keep on smiling. I'm good, yeah, I'm good. I've been caring too much for so long, been comparing myself for so long, been wearing the smile for so long. It's real, so long, it's real, so long, it's real.
That's what the mask is, that's what the point of the mask is. That's what the mask is, that's what the point of the mask is.
Always being judged by a bunch of strange faces, scared to go outside. Haven't seen night in ages, but I've been to places, so I'm okay. So I'm okay, you, I'm okay, bitch. But the fact is I need help. I'm failing all my classes. They think that I need glasses. I just really wish that I could pass this, wish that I could pass this. So you can see I'm trying, you won't see me crying. I'll just keep on smiling. I'm good, yeah, I'm good, and it just keeps on piling. It's so terrifying, but I keep on smiling. I'm good, yeah, I'm good. I've been caring too much for so long, been comparing myself for so long, been wearing the smile for so long. It's real, so long, it's real, so long, it's real.